Sorry, gotta fix that camera angle just a second. Just down a little bit. There we go.
All right, here we go.
Right. Are you on?
I'm on.
All right. So, why not? Arkham Asylum was on offer, so let's do this. Start new game. Brightness. Let's have it up a bit. Subtitles, why not? Continue. No. This game supports autosave and this very on will. Little more of a tribute to Adam West, shall we? Adam West.
Adam West, away! The bat signal, of course, the only way to summon... Hey, have you heard the theory so far about Alfred being the villain?
No, go on.
Apparently there's a theory that Alfred had an affair with Martha Wayne, and she had a bastard child that she then put into an orphanage that was basically Alfred's kid. So Alfred killed both of Batman's parents to teach the boy how, as revenge, and also to make it so that he'd know what it felt like to be, to grow up parentless. And the child apparently grew up to be the Joker.
Ah, that's odd.
The Batmobile. I'll be glad when this is, I'll be glad when the Batmobile is gone.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of Arkham Knight, aka Batman.
Nah.
No, stay in the Batmobile. Why would you ever leave the Batmobile? Stay in the Batmobile always.
Hey, Sharpie. Love what you've done with the place.
That's Warden Shop to you. Bowles!
Yo, Frankie! How's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Shut it, clown!
A lot of people, you really want to talk to me.
Really? I don't mind walking. Not so tight, boy. She'll crease the suit.
Get that filthy degenerate out of here.
Warden, something's not right. I'm going with it.
Oh, the Joker.
Is Commissioner Gordon here?
Yes, sir. He's waiting for you down at patient handle. Got here just before you.
Sharpie loves his cameras. Hey, Sharpie, you getting my good side? Ah, but heck, they're all good, aren't they?
I won't have to this time.
Look at all this new security. How's a guy supposed to break out of here?
New patient in the intensive treatment lobby. All non-essential staff to vacate the area.
Oh, it's always nice to return to my sweet little hacienda.
Scan initializing.
You know what? I prefer the good old cavity search. Much more personal.
Got a red light. Multiple prohibited items.
I want you to search again.
It's not the patient. It's...
Ooh, would you sneak in with your bats? Come on, tell me. Batarangs, bat claws, bat smacks.
Scan is green on Joe.
Da 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 Joker.
There'll be time enough for you later, Cash. Speaking of time, talk, tick, tock. Is that a crocodile idea? What's up, Doc? Pencil me in for tomorrow at 4. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
Keep behind me. Okay, it's clear.
Hello, new patient. This is Quincy Shaw.
Ooh, it's my favorite show. I'm Warden Idiot. You'll never escape.
Hear about Black Gate, boss?
Shut up! Go! Catch you soon, boss!
Shut it and keep
Telling
moving.
you, the state of the wiring in these federal facilities is, well, it's shocking. My boys over there could have been hurt in that unfortunate fire.
Just gotta check your prisoner, Officer Bowles.
Whatever, just be quick.
Only following procedure. Well, patient seems to be in satisfactory condition. Looks like he suffered minor lacerations, probably in the last 2 hours. There seems to be...
Need to take my temperature? I'd be happy to drop my pants.
We don't need a rich person in a Halloween costume beating up poor people.
It's true. Beating up the mentally ill.
That is it. He's basically just he's just a Tory going around beating up the disabled in a costume.
You heard the lady.
He's just Theresa May in a Batman outfit.
Can you smell the excitement in the air? No? Must have been one of the guards then. Rocco boy! Is that you?
Get ready. Keep your weapons trained on it at all times. What's it doing?
I've got your scent, Batman. I will hunt you down. A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman. And rip you apart. Eat your bones.
That reminds me. I really need to get me some new...
Okay, move up.
He won't stop until he's got every last drop of the marrow from your bones.
Alan Moore.
Oh,
Yeah, we need a game where you have to fight Alan Moore as a boss.
Great night for a party.
Not where you're going.
The night is young, lads. I still
You see what those
You
bloody
see.
corporations do? They take your ideas and they suck them. Suck them like leeches until they've gotten every last drop of the marrow from your bones.
I thought I told you to stay quiet.
Hi,
Ollie,
Red Robin.
easy.
How you doing?
You really should learn to keep that fat
Red
mouth of
Robin.
yours shut. It'll get you into trouble.
Tell me something. You've never let me catch you this easily. What are you really after?
Well, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying conclusion. All thanks to you and a book of matches. Was that the answer you wanted?
All patients should avoid contact with prisoners from Blackgate Prison Facility. Their presence...
What's he doing? Stay where you are. Careful.
I'm blind!
Since our institution is temporary.
What? Don't you trust me?
And
Is this your
suddenly
first time
it was
playing?
on.
No, I played it on PS3 when it first came out, and I've played the other games since then, but this is my second time playing this particular game, and it's been a long time, so I'm not going to remember how to do some of the puzzles, so it might as well be my first time.
Indeed, it has been a while.
Yes.
Leaving it to me to juggle SWAT teams, the media, and you. Yeah, it's been a hell of a night.
Hopefully the last one we'll ever have with him.
Yeah, right.
Hold it there. Sorry, Batman. Arkham staff only.
I assure you, if anyone's qualified, it's...
Listen, I appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent inmates.
I think he's talking about you, Bats. Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here. Gotta say, it's good to be back.
Okay.
He surrendered almost without a fight. I don't like it.
At least he's back where he belongs.
Then why do I feel like he's the only one on this thing that wants to be here?
Joker's loose. Alert the warden.
The joke's on you. Honey, I'm home.
Come on in.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman. I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously. Now let's get this
Mark Hamill.
started.
Whoop 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 whoop.
I know how Arkham combat works.
That's what they have to check, Ollie.
I'm just warming you up, Bats. Fresh from Black Ink Correctional Facility, with a combined sense of 750 years. It's round two. Sorry, Bats. Gotta run. I got places to go. People to...
Hello there, Gotham. Oh my. Coke.
No one's landed a punch yet.
Yeah, I remember when Batman destroyed half of Gotham just trying to get his Diet Coke. Coke! I want my calorie-free soda! Master Wayne, I think you're going a bit too far. Shut up, Mr. Belvedere!
Mr. Belvedere.
Let him know what's happening. I'll be back.
Honestly, the only part of the original Family Guy game that I couldn't stop laughing at.
What?
The fact that Peter thought that Mr. Belvedere wanted him dead.
If you think I'll let you
So he beat up most of the town. You know, thinking they were all minions of Mr. Belvedere because he kept seeing like a silhouette of him and it turned out to just be Adam West making hand puppets. Belvedere! He somehow kidnapped my family and for some reason wants me dead.
I'm gonna get you, Belvedere.
Hi, Dad. Not now, Meg. I'm trying to rescue you from Mr. Belvedere. And then Lois had to tell him that it was just a shadow puppet, and that was the thing he was watching was just Mr. Belvedere on television, and the actor who's played him has been dead for 20 years. Batman and the Argonaut.
Warning. Security breach in level B.
Yeah, we need to just get people we know being murdered senselessly by, a bunch of, skeleton people, badly done CGI skeletons.
Security breach in
Yeah.
level B6.
Yeah.
Security breach in level B4. Security breach.
Oh.
Security breach in level B2. Warning. Security breach in level B8. Warning. Security breach in level B1.
Security breach.
What happened?
Joker happened. You're lucky to be alive.
He must have gone this way. Door's jammed. I'll try and get it open.
We need help in pacification. I repeat, we need backup in pacification. Can anyone hear this?
And in 24 hours, I will murder your only son.
Oh. No!
Oh, Chris Benoit.
Help's on the way.
God, remember when we used to make zombie Chris Benoits?
That was in terrible taste.
Everything that we laughed at with Chris Benoit was in terrible taste. When you really look at it, it was a horrible, horrible, horrible thing that happened.
Yeah. I think, in general, they are right to not mention him anymore. Because,
But pretending he didn't exist is just difficult.
well, yeah.
It's one of those things.
It's better than the alternative.
I admit it takes a lot of mental gymnastics to enjoy Benoit's matches while also knowing what happened.
Yeah.
Brian Zane has already covered this pretty damn well. Oh my God! Look at that German suplex. How could he have done those horrible things to everyone? Oh, crossface. It's almost over. He used that move on his own child. Oh, did you see him break Sabu's neck? He almost killed that guy. He actually killed people. A lot of mental gymnastics needed for a Chris Benoit thing, and let's face it, we kind of ruined things for ourselves.
Yeah.
With the whole Chris Benoit adventures, where he went to hell and Tomko for some reason was working at a Denny's. The only reason I actually remember who Tyson Tomko was, I have an 8-piece chicken meal. Nope.
Beard of Bees, Tomka.
Oh God, yeah. When I tried a crimp and I actually only got it the one time.
He'll kill Mike if he sees anyone trying to get close.
Beard of Bees.
You won't see me.
I see anything that looks even a little bit like a bat, and this guard dies. Do you hear me?
I give you Oliver Johnson. Yeah, covered in bees.
Ah!
Don't go easy on a fat man. Please, you've got to see.
Keep away, or this little piggy fries.
Victor Zaz.
Oh yeah, isn't Victor Zaz the one who just kills women exclusively?
I'm not sure, actually.
I think if I remember correctly, he kills women and then he carves like a mark on him to mark their death. Eventually, he's just going to be one massive scar.
Huh.
Zaz has got my buddy. He's gonna fry him. Do something, please.
Keep him occupied. I need to get behind him. I've got to get close enough to Zaz.
Rob the same bank again. So the first time was to rob it a little.
The test of the of the mug. Drink the mug. Drink the mug. Says number 2.
Next, Ollie, the test of the flagon. Drink the flagon.
Drink the flagon. Are all of these tests going to involve drinking?
It never occurred to me, but yes.
Yeah.
These old gargoyles should be able to support my weight if I grapple up to them.
Too bad we don't have a secret society where we can just have an ill-thought-out plan to, you know, drug people. Yeah, get people drunk.
Zaz is down, but not for long.
Yep.
Someone put this animal back in his cell.
Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Oh, hiya, B-Man. Harley Quinn here. How do you like my new uniform? Pretty hot, huh? I'm just to show you. 1 second, B-Man.
What's the matter, Ollie? You scared? Noticeably.
In case you ain't figured it out, tonight's Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest.
You have 1 chance to surrender, Quinn.
Tempting, Beth, but no dice. Now the inmates are running the asylum. Well, technically the Joker's goons shipped in from Blackgate, but you get the idea. Bye-bye for now.
Batman, you picking this up?
Oracle, I'm here.
Arkham Asylum just vanished off the network.
He's in control of the security system. He's probably isolated it from the grid.
That's not all he's done. All police feeds are reporting he's placed bombs all over Gotham. Says he'll detonate them if anyone sets foot on Arkham Island. It's being suppressed at the moment, but the story will break any time now.
He's lying. It's just a diversion to keep people away.
How do you know?
I know him.
The room's locked down. I can't open the gate. Trapped in here.
Try the radio. Control should be able to shut down the gate.
Harley thinks she
Well, Ollie, you know what must be done. We must summon Bahamut.
Yep.
That'll fix everything.
Hey, Batman found a way.
Help me, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. No.
Batman, I'm patching you into the guard radio.
Lines that would have ended Star Wars very quickly.
Yeah.
Sorry, feed's down.
Join the
Phones are
dark
down
side,
like crazy.
Luke.
It's not
Okay.
good. I'll keep trying.
Oh, look, Ollie, a Riddler trophy. By day, he is just a simple potato delivery man, but by night, he is the fiddler.
Oh, God.
What? Oh yeah, supervillains have to have morals. Because of some unmitigated honor system.
Toxin. Listen, the room is full of poison gas. Anyone caught in there is dead.
Are you gonna get in there and help them, Batman?
There's not much I can do for him now.
Oh well, they're dead.
This isn't a simple escape attempt. Joker's been planning this.
Help me! Please help me!
You're gonna be fine. Stay here.
I also showed Liz that pizza for breakfast advert.
What did she make of it?
Liz tried not to laugh, but she was ultimately disgusted.
Just hold on a little longer, Steve. I can't. I'm gonna fall. Please, you've got to help Steve. He can't hold on much longer.
Pizza's not for breakfast.
I'm going
Ah! Ah! You make me do this.
System. Steve was trying to get to the control panel at the end of the room. I can't believe he left me here. That son of a...
Huh.
The electric chair.
Well, that was a bad idea.
Why, Ollie? Why would you do this?
All right.
All right then.
Give me your belt.
I have created a character in 2K17 who is literally just that. It's not enough.
A cartoon.
It's not enough, John.
There's the extractor control point.
Basically, a character that literally just goes around hitting people, beating people up to steal their belts.
Cartoon facsimile of Conor McGregor.
Basically. Fuck you, Anna, give me your belt. Give me your belt.
What? No. Fuck off.
Fuck you, Aura. Fuck you, Ryan. Give me your belt. Kai kick.
Ah.
Oliver Johnson. I am the galactic leprechaun with tiny nippers. I've roamed the galaxy searching for you, and now I have found you. I am your father. Search your nipples. You know it to be true.
Give me your belt.
You're damn right I'll give you me belt. You've been a naughty boy. I'll beat you like I beat your whore mother.
There's no escape, Joker. I will find you.
And I will not kill you.
Because I have, again, unmitigated honor system. Dude, great corpse desecration.
It's just gross abuse of a corpse.
I know, it's awesome. Then again, I watched War Soldiers where they completely desecrated corpses in mid-air during parachuting.
Well, that was unexpected, wasn't it? Well, note to self, need stronger test subjects. Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll give you this one for free. Knock me off, I dare you. End this. Pull the plug. Stop me once and for all. Oh, you're getting too predictable, Bats. Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a party to organize. I've got guests flying in from all over Arkham. You'll see.
The Clown Prince of Crime. Inals. Criminals.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Liar! You lied to me. You've unlocked a vein tech upgrade.
I'm over here.
These tank controls are, well, not tank controls, but these controls are not very efficient.
Jerry in here. Powered up the gate.
Not Jerry.
Joker went through that door. What's on the other side?
We call it extreme isolation. Only way in is via the transport system.
Open it.
Not a problem. I'll just need to call another cell. Okay. Something's wrong here. The main security loop is locked.
What's on the other side?
Joker.
You were expecting maybe Two-Face?
There's no escape, Joker.
Silly bat. I don't want to escape. I'm having way too much fun. I even have you here to give us
Nothing but shit.
Not for long.
Really? We'll see. Ta-ta.
What?
Oh, I forgot to say. Just in case
Nothing behind that door but shit. A massive pile of fecal matter. That's what I'd have behind it. Cover Batman in shit.
if I keep trying to follow me, he dies. Harley's looking forward to it. Maybe I'll film it and post it on the internet.
The transport system is down. Best I can do is open the door you came in. Sorry.
I should go back to
Oh, and apparently Scott Steiner isn't as big as he used to be.
He'll have left a trail.
The steroids have finally worn down. That puts a crimp in my plans.
What were your plans?
I was planning to have him break into your house and start locking every one of your family members into the Steiner recliner for no adequately explained reason.
Himself off. He's got your father.
Dad.
Don't worry, I'm getting him back.
While obvious
I know, but
things.
Oracle, I'm getting him back. Joker will not win. I won't let him. I'm starting.
You know, going, ah!
A guard named Frank Bowles attacked him. If I find Frank, I'll find your father.
Bruce, hurry, please.
I bet you're wondering how I did it. Who the great detective Frankie, go way back. I got him out of a spot of bother a few years ago. So when I need security codes or an old man to be put under the ground, I know just the man to ask.
Man, that's funny. The look on his face. Thought he was gonna wet himself.
Oh, hell no.
Oracle, I'm at the holding cells. I'm setting up a crime scene.
So what's the plan? Isolate something in that room unique to both?
Exactly. Bowles dropped his flask. Sloppy. Let's see what the forensic scanner picks up. I can follow traces of alcohol from Frank's bourbon in the atmosphere. Oracle, I've got a trail.
That's great. You follow it. I'm grabbing every reference to Arkham I can find. Maybe useful later.
It's a hip flask full of spunk. Sorry, I probably just ruined that. What if Baxter Basics can fuck the election box? Oh yeah, I know you remember him fucking that van. But later on in the comic, he's actually seen fucking a piece of the big ballot box and spoiling the votes quite literally.
All vans are whores.
Yes, that.
Oh, good lord.
Hold on, there's some sticky substance all over the votes. That's spunk. Oh yes, well it was a very inviting slit. Facts to basic.
Unreliable. How did Joker get...
Be quiet.
What's going on?
But yeah, Dragon Ball Super's actually pretty good. If you feel like watching.
I'll give it a what? Oh, I'll give it a watch.
Skip episodes 1 through 28. They're the movie retellings, and you have the movies anyway. So you do though. Right? You do have those, right?
Yep.
There's one episode where a Raleigh turns up, and it's pretty funny.
Yes, I have heard of that.
Gordon was taken up to the surface in the elevator. If I want to follow them, I'll need to do this the old-fashioned way.
With gadgets. Right, there's got to be something to grapple on to. Run and jump. But where?
Run and jump.
Well, that didn't help.
What do you mean, cut the blue wire? They're all blue.
Oh, I see.
It's just something you're born with, like red hair or a dead twin. Sorry, I haven't had anyone to, you know, have talk dark humor with.
Yeah.
Joker's got more men on the way. They're coming around the front of the asylum. Gotta stop them getting in. Quick, get over there. Come on.
Hello?
How many are there, Bowles? Hang on. How the hell do you know what... Bowles! Frank, what are you doing? No, put it down.
What? Oh, where does he get these wonderful toys? Alfred Tub Butler with 2 T's.
Climb up towards the ledge and then shimmy along.
We are currently experiencing a
So,
oh right, yeah.
Adam Pachiti's changed his name to Regular Legs.
On Twitter, yeah. And his profile picture to Regular Legs. At least he's aware.
Well, I think we made that joke a while back.
Yeah, I said, doesn't Regular Legs look like Adam Pachiti? And you're like, oh my god, he does.
Yeah. I do think it was annoying that he cheated to win the challenge to keep Adam Blompier as Plumpy.
Yeah, but I don't know. That was clearly gonna.
It was gonna happen, yeah. Apparently, a lot of people called it and said it was just ridiculous bullshit.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people don't like that these things are scripted, and yet they follow a wrestling channel.
Yeah, look, it's like kayfabe news. It's not fake news, it's predetermined news. Alfred Tub. Oh yeah, I have also created and I'm using a character called the Star-Spangled Bastard, who is literally based off you.
Right.
Basically, you trying to be Captain America.
I do have a costume.
I know. Oh, that is some George W. bullshit.
Warning. Arkham intensive treatment is at code red alpha.
Give him the right wing hook. Boom. And your finisher, we're just going to call it Zimmerman.
What?
When they run away. Your finisher, however, I'm going to call the George Zimmerman. You see, whenever someone runs away, you pull out a gun and shoot them. It's either that or I'm going to call it the Second Amendment. And yes, I know the Star-Spangled Bastard is technically a character from Cyanide and Happiness.
Failure to comply could result in action that could lead to injury or loss of life.
La 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 la. I really like this gun. Gun, don't run away. The Star-Spangled Bastard.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Through my actions, I have saved this cursed city, though my own curse is to forever remain in the shadows. My story is carved in... God, we put up a fight.
Joker was right. It's easy. Bring it home! They don't stand it.
It's the bat!
Oh yeah, if you do a video log at one point and you've basically got a shaved head, you have to do one thing for me.
What's that?
Just tell people, don't worry, I'm not dying.
Batman, how's it going? Any sign of Dad?
Not yet, but I'm getting close.
Yes, my head is shaved, and no, I'm not dying.
Did it work?
Of course not. I'll get back to you when I reach the end of the trail.
The more I watch WWE, the more I suddenly think Roman Reigns is a Make-A-Wish kid that just never died.
Uh-huh.
Okay, boss says no one gets past. And if he moves, shoot it. You got it. Anyone coming this way is dead.
Oracle, Joker's men have taken control of the cell block transfer corridor.
That's not good. I patched into a guard radio. It sounds like Joker's crew have got their hands on weapons.
I know. I'll calibrate the Cowl's vision mode to isolate armed henchmen. The direct approach is suicide. They need to be smart. Find a different way past them.
So is the bat really coming this way?
Who cares? He sticks his pointy head into the road.
Yeah, he's a dead man walking.
Oh, WWE is acknowledging the
What?
ICW shows.
Well, that's progress. Well, actually, it's
Pete Dunne to
ICW, but...
Pete Dunne to defend his WWE UK Championship at an ICW show on July 29th, and it showed. Well, this is on the WWE's official Facebook. There's a picture of
No problem, boss. The boys are just finishing off.
Trent Seven and BT Gunn.
Well, good. Our friendly neighborhood rodent is on his way. You need to set a trap. He must not leave this building. Do you understand?
Someone's put, "Can we get ICW on the network?" And someone's put, "No, but ICW is free on Fight TV."
Is that?
Apparently on the Fight Network, yeah.
Well, I might look into that. For ICW, me and you.
And Joe, I've got that on my phone. Joe Hendry makes things better, but there's still so much to do. Joe Hendry makes things better. For ICW, me and you. I've also got his What Culture version.
Yeah. Doesn't really sing anymore in WCPW though.
No, the last thing I saw him do was the whole Grado in the lunch thing.
Was that before the heel turn or?
No, that was after.
Ah. Grado has eaten my lunch.
I never did that!
I'd never do that.
It's day. I never did that. It's not do, it's day. There are different accents within. It's day, not do. It's day. It's an E. Day.
Alright, fair enough.
Oh god, I'm starting to correct the accents. Sorry, I already had Liz was going very serious about this when Charlotte was over teaching Charlotte how to understand Glaswegian, Aberdeenshire and everything else.
Harleen Quinzel? Call me Harley. Everyone does. I'm surprised you want to intern here at Arkham. I've always had a thing for extreme personalities. You can't deny there's an element of glamour to these super criminals. I'll warn you right now. These are
Harley Quinn. Is that piss? Oh, we are done professionally.
It's not his piss, Bats.
That's only slightly better. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, rule of three, asshole.
Why bother? It'll be a nice surprise for her.
How did he not see me?
Did you really think it was gonna be
Magic.
that easy, Bats? I've sent a few more of my boys your way.
Whose fault is that, Ollie? Society and swans.
All rise for the Honourable Judge Society.
Oh yeah, I watched a bit of that the other day.
So did I. The League of Gentlemen is... It's really
Yeah.
dark. Was it always that
Yeah.
dark?
Yes. Ollie, you stand accused of being gay. How do you plead? What about it? Is it because there's an actor in the troupe called Ollie?
No. No. Ollie Plimsolls.
Although I did think of you this one when I tagged you in that thing when I said that what Ollie's was like if you failed uni. Cancel all my meetings.
Yes, I saw.
Nothing beats that one.
Cancel my meetings.
I can just imagine you sitting in a car, just trying to gas yourself with a fuse. The only way you could get a heel tag team that was more hated than, you know, the Usos is if you suddenly got Rolf Harris and Jimmy Savile together.
Hey, not joking. You guys are supposed to be the murderers and maniacs. Do what I pay you to do. Oh, and have fun. They were just like family. How could you? I think I'm going to cry.
Yeah, Liz couldn't stand League of Gentlemen, unfortunately.
Really? Why not?
Yeah. I don't know, she just didn't like it very much. Although, now it's hard to decide which version of Knight Rider was more disturbing. The Season 3 version from League of Gentlemen or Frankie Boyle's. Because the Season 3 League of Gentlemen one is just a sophisticated psychopath who hasn't taken his meds. And the Frankie Boyle one is just another spaz who hasn't taken his meds but is more dangerous. Well, one's a threat to himself, the other's a threat to himself and everybody around them.
Ready for your first one? Good. But be careful.
What's that, Kit? I didn't say anything, Michael. I think you've got my voice confused with that woman tied up in your trunk. God, the only thing in that scene that's even redeemable is literally the kid just going, "Oh, fuck."
I said, don't cut yourself on this sharply observed portrait.
I heard what you said. Okay, but where is the portrait?
You know, portrait, painting, picture on the wall, in a frame.
Yeah, but I don't see one. Am I supposed to? I was never good at spotting things.
I know. I was always your eye.
A painting of something sharp?
Ah.
So you did it. Well done. I would have expected a child to work that one out, let alone the world's greatest detective.
Batman, over here. I saw you clear the room. It was a massacre. Bowles came walking in telling everyone to cover the front entrance. Said something about Joker's army coming through the main gate. 2 of my guys moved to the exit, and Frank shot him dead. They never stood a chance.
Was Bowles alone?
Thought he was. Then I saw Harley Quinn. She was surrounded by Black Gate prisoners. They were just killing everyone in the room. I had no choice. I got in here, locked the door. I could see it on the security feed. They had someone with them. It looked like the commissioner.
Bowles is dead. They carried on without him. Must have outlived his usefulness.
Good. He was scum.
How about some nuts on that Sunday?
Oh God.
I am still trying to dig that one out. Somewhere, so I could, because I was I'm gonna put that one up at one point so you can actually see that comic and one
Get
of
ready
the,
for your Sunday, cow, with extra nuts.
and of course the one with the Satan worshippers who are worshipping that guy's ass as the new Antichrist. Arse of Satan, arse of power. It's true. This man's muck spreader is the one true demon lord. Stab him with a loo rod with the toilet and the bog brush.
Evangelical.
Oh God, yes, the over-the-top Christian guy. And of course Big Vern, who actually, for the first time in 20 years, actually killed someone differently. All the guy said was, "It's a bit warm out, you know what I fancy? A pop." "You want to take a pop at me, you fucking cunt?" So he kicked him and cracked his skull open with a spade.
Oh no.
Honestly, it doesn't have the same impact as in blowing his own brains out with a gun. Although there was one time when he ran out of ammo, so he just cracked his own head open with a hammer. Or when the guy's grandma came to visit, so he thought she was, gonna stitch on him. So he shot the guy's grandma and him, and then himself. Look out, Ernie! He's going for his piece. I can't go back to prison, Ernie. Bang.
Hey dude, what time is it right now?
It is about just gone past 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're on an hour.
Yeah, you alright for another hour?
I'm gonna have to get Liz up to cook dinner or something. Because we haven't really had dinner yet. Yeah, we had a late lunch, so we decided to have a late dinner.
It's pretty late, but alright.
I know, neither of us sleep anyway, so,
Nor do I lately, except in the daytime. It's becoming a problem. Well, it wouldn't be, but my mum
I go
complains.
to bed at like 10 o'clock and then I wake up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare when I had Charlotte round. I was up before she was. I was up before Charlotte and Kurt were. Although they did buy me a new hoodie, which I honestly really wanted, so I've, got an early Christmas present, early birthday present, I suppose. It was an umbrella one. I also got some Twinkies. Because, Twinkies.
It's cool. It's not cool. Joker's unpredictable. Stay alert.
Yeah?
How did that tear in his costume happen? They've barely landed a hit on me. Yeah. Da, 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 da. I wonder if you can change Batman's costume.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, you could in Arkham City. You could in Arkham City. And Origins.
To be the old Adam West Batman.
Oh yeah. That would really work.
Adam West. That's what it's gonna say, you'll see.
Adam Wee.
My name isn't Adam Wee.
How do you know my language?
Can anyone hear me? Hello? Anyone? Batman, you got out. What's happening back there? We got directed over here and then the radios died. They keep playing this damn tune over and over.
Joker's in control of the island. He's responsible for sending you over here.
How did he get out? I mean, you're here and...
An Arkham guard named Frank Bowles betrayed you all. He broke out Joker and killed
Right, I'll be right back. I'm just going to get Liz up.
Yeah.
Do you need any help?
No, you're better safer here. I'll find you if I need anything.
Alright, so... 2 hostiles detected, 2 armed. Batmobile sensor alert.
Disable the Batmobile's countermeasure system.
I saw the alert. What's wrong? Where are you?
I'm outside the Arkham Mansion. Harley Quinn probably triggered the alarm. If she's still got Gordon with her, he could get hurt.
Okay, done. The Batmobile is still parked up outside the intensive treatment building in Arkham North. I've sent you the schematics for the entire island. I've marked key locations like your car.
Thanks, Oracle.
Protect the Batmobile. Oh. Oh, bugger. Bugger.
I can't believe it. They killed Jackson.
Stay with your colleague. I'm ending this. Now.
Greetings, I return and I see you're almost fucking dead.
There were a couple of people with machine guns that,
And a gun? A gun stopped you?
Huh. No, I took him out.
Good. I'd be disappointed if they didn't. You know. Yeah, if you struggle. Yeah.
But then I took an arrow in the knee.
You mean you got married? That's what arrow to the knee is.
No, I thought it meant literally taking an arrow to the knee.
No. Arrow to the knee literally means that they got married. It's a Viking metaphor. They trashed the Batmobile. Wailing on it with sticks.
You trashed my car.
Explosive gel in the trunk of the Batmobile.
Ollie, they trashed your car. Just. Right, I'll be with you in a minute, Ollie. I've just got to help Liz, decide what to have for dinner.
Okay.
Harley trashed the car. Looks like there was a scuffle. I need to search the area around the Batmobile. There could be a clue as to where she took Gordon. Wild country. Gordon's favorite tobacco. Gordon's smarter than he looks. Left me a trail to follow.
Oracle, I found a pipe. It has your father's initials carved on it.
It was a birthday gift I gave him last year. There's no way he'd leave it.
Exactly. He's left me a trail to follow. He's alive, Barbara.
Paging Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard.
The security doors are locked. I'm going to have to find another way around to get back on Gordon's trail. The wall ahead is weak enough for my explosive gel to blow through and open up a new path.
Joker here. Let me remind all new residents of Joker Asylum that they are expected to follow one simple rule. Punishment for not following this rule is death. No ifs, ands, or buts.
I'm back.
About the rule.
Guess who's back? Back again. SJ's back. Fun. Oh, come on, something better later. I don't do rap.
Yeah.
What am I, rap? The one form of music that should be the most relevant in this day and age, but has actually become the least relevant form of music? Oh yeah, apparently DC have already made their own parody of Deadpool in the Harley Quinn comics now.
Really?
Don't you forget.
Yeah,
Search
Red's
every
tool.
nook and cranny. I want everyone found. Hey, I don't want
God's
anyone missing
sake.
the party.
I know, he was only in the Harley Quinn comics and he was literally just there for Harley to do things with.
What's going on? The crazies are moving towards
Quirky shit, because they thought it was funny.
He's trying to take over the island piece by piece. It looks like medical is his next target. Has anyone got out of the building?
I saw a doctor try and get out. He was torn apart. Throw it in the water. He never stood a chance.
You wait here. I'll be back.
Whoopity-doo, Batman. Why so serious?
Is the Telltale one or?
No, this one's the Batman of Arkham Asylum. Mm-hmm. No, this I've played every single one except this one in front of you, oddly enough.
Oh. Ah.
Gaming your skull in with a piece of lead pipe. Yeah. The dentures on the flare.
Hey, scram, bats! This is my me time.
Where's Gordon?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm over here.
So yeah, I have been looking for Die Hard Arcade. It's very expensive.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, not as expensive as House of the Dead or Burning Rangers or, you know, Sakura Wars, but you know.
You know, the CEX over here is selling Sega Saturn games and a Dreamcast. They didn't have a Saturn on the shelf, but I asked them
What
about
games
one.
did they have?
Virtua Fighter 2. They had a Mega Drive as well, and Sonic
Fuck.
1 and 2 were there.
Yeah, they had a Sega Mega Drive while I was up here, and they had 1, 2, 3, 3D, several Sonic and Knuckles cartridges, oddly enough. I mean, up here, they've actually got a boxed copy of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the N64. For 25 quid.
They had an N64 as well. Oh, if only I had money, and then I could buy all of them. But where would I keep them all?
I know, I said I had the... I saw the Ocarina of Time and I thought, oh god, Ollie'd love this. Especially considering it was boxed. Because the only games I've got for the Sega Saturn at the moment are the original Resident Evil, Virtua Fighter. I think I've got Fighters Megamix, which is a really fucked up crossover game. Well, it's a fighting game, but it's a fucking crossover game of weird proportions. Nights into Dreams, the Christmas edition, and Sonic Jam.
Right.
Those are the only Saturn games I've got.
I'm just sitting here watching cartoons.
I did see Fighting Vipers at one point, but the only version of Fighting Vipers that is worth owning is the Japanese one because of Pepsi Man.
Right.
Pepsi Man!
So CM Punk is playable?
Very funny. But there was actually a Japanese mascot over there called Pepsi Man, and he was only playable in the Japanese edition of Fighting Vipers, which also included... The only other real change in the game was the character Candy was renamed to Honey in the Japanese version, and then she became a character in the Sonic series thanks to someone messing around with the Sega Saturn version of Sonic the Fighters that never got released on the Saturn, oddly enough, although the version was released on the PS3 and the Xbox 360.
Sorry.
Honey the cat, although honestly,
Right, I can't really remember what you're supposed to do here.
Arkham West. Arkham West, away! WWE Crush Hour, do you remember?
Oh God.
Okay. There's this thing with the 2K18 out, they're putting up the whole thing of, you know, games that you won't believe existed, so Showdown Legends of Wrestling, I'd rather forget that existed.
So much for stealth.
I only hope their grieving family can forgive me. Oh no, I killed someone. I truly have become evil.
The forest is on fire.
I must save the children. Oh yeah, it was him. He had matches. WWE Betrayal. WCW Backstage Assault. ECW Hardcore Revolution. Yeah, they had an N64, but from what I understand, the CEX around here gets a lot of the CEXs get poached by the bigger city ones. That, you know, they take most of the good stuff for themselves.
The Saturn in the Nuneaton one was 90 quid.
Yeah, there's two variants apparently. The Model 1 is about 19 quid. Well, 90 quid. The other one is more.
What's the difference?
Is like 70. I don't think there is one. Fundamentally, I don't think there's a difference.
Is one of them the white one that I've never seen?
No, the white one's Japanese.
We didn't get a white one.
No, the Japanese got the white Sega Saturn. We got the black one. However, there is a very easy way to play Japanese games on them.
Really?
All you need to do is buy a normal action replay cartridge, which looks like which you stick in the cartridge slot. Do not stick Mega Drive games into the cartridge slot.
Right.
That will break the console.
I see.
At least that's what I've been told, because some people have actually asked, can you play Mega Drive games on there, and like, no, you can't actually play Mega Drive games on the Sega Saturn. It will fucking break. Instead, what you do is you get the cartridge and you put it in, and then when you activate the cartridge and then just activate play game normally, it will start the game as if it's normal. This allows you to play the Tenchi Muyo game, which is just Tetris, but with Tenchi characters. The Sega Saturn version of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is apparently a lot more unique than the PS1 version. And Fighting Vipers with Pepsi Man. Yeah, though Liz thought I'd come up to the room this morning and said CM Punk was dead. I don't think CM Punk is dead. He's been quiet enough.
No, he's not dead. Oh, crap.
Wait here. It's not safe.
Damn it.
Oh, isn't that cute? Little bats are sleeping. Someone finish him off.
Damn it.
Well, Ollie, you're dead. I'll drop a rose on your grave.
Why does he need the doctors?
Every year.
Every 5 years. I'll be thinking of you. I won't. It's too bad I can't see. I don't know all the Saturn games that are down in Eton, but there we go. We've only got a few down here.
We there was Virtual Fighter 2.
I've got that. I mean, they also have up here. We also have Judge Dredd, Aliens, well, Alien Trilogy, and I think we had. What else did we have? Oh yeah, the X-Men Children of the Atom game, which I remember playing in Spain, oddly enough. That we actually have a copy of Burning Rangers, but it's 120 quid. Panzer Dragoon.
That's the
I
Dragon
remember
Riding
Burning.
one.
Yeah, well, there's 2 of them there.
Is that good? I remember a demo.
I don't know. I can't honestly say I remember. Clownomorphs. Transforming clowns that morph. Buy my cereal or I'll die.
I don't want to worry you boys, but I think he may be in there with you.
Let's just calm down and find them.
Shit. Three guys with guns.
Hey, someone help Bat Baby up off the floor.
Transclownomorphs. That was funny. Bye, or I'll die.
Why does he need the doctors?
Every single time, every single week, Ollie, we have to get this clown. We have to buy more cereal to protect that transforming clown that morphs.
Shit, they saw me.
Well, Ollie, I suppose it could be worse.
Yes.
You could be in one of those weird situations where you meet some random guy on a train, and then he insinuates that, you know, you should kill your wife, and you just run off and you just leave and ignore him, and then you go home and then find that your wife's been murdered and he's done it, and then he tells you to kill his wife. I killed yours, you kill mine.
People of Gotham, who I
Kill
will
my
see
wife.
very, very soon.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I find that funny. Coming home one day and suddenly that you're finding whoever you married dead, and then the guy telling you to murder his wife. You can't go to the police about it. But yeah, I did enjoy Archer, the new season of Archer.
Yeah.
It did its job.
What are we gonna do? We gotta find him a...
Fuck.
Hey, I could do this all day. What? Come out and face me. The bastard is over here.
I was just messing around then.
Gotta say, I thought you'd last longer.
Get down there with the others. Move it.
Okay, I hear you.
Why does he need the doctors? I've got to save them.
I'm moving around him. I don't know where he went. I'll find him somewhere.
For those who missed thrift stores, behold, I found Final Fantasy IX for $1. Wow. Someone actually found Final Fantasy IX on the PS1 in the States for $1.
Wow.
Can you hear me? Show yourself.
And $1 in the box.
And putting $1 in the box.
I am a professional, sir.
I think I got him.
Clear. You're safe now.
Batman, over here. Batman. I don't know what happened. 1 minute.
Remember when we thought we'd end up living like Richie and Eddie?
Armed thugs burst into the room and took
Yeah.
a hostage.
Did they have anyone with them?
They took someone into the elevator. I couldn't tell who it was.
Richie.
They obviously didn't want to be followed.
Oh shit, he's not dead.
We'll be fine.
What about the others? We heard gunfire. They could be dead. We should
The expectation of Pokemon Go. Ah, this is fun. The reality. Team Rocket, motherfucker.
Dr. Young went to X-ray. Okay, stay here.
It's just that I always just imagined it would end up this way. I didn't realize Pokemon Go would cause all those kind of problems that it did, but, you know,
What
it
kind
did.
of problems were those?
Oh my god, really? You mean the
No.
many people who got arrested or killed by playing the game because people were literally walking off cliffs?
Well, whose fault is that?
I know, and the people climbing into people's houses and all things to try and get certain Pokemon.
Well, I don't want to sound cold, but it was an exercise in natural selection.
I knew that one was coming, and I agree completely. This is why I never got it. I knew it was it was going to be a phase, because let's face it, it was popular for a week. Up here, it was popular for a week.
It was a bit longer than that.
Well, up here, Liz played it for maybe a week, and it just kind of died down slowly.
I've still got it, but I don't play it that much.
Look, they engineer their own animals. When I was a kid, if you wanted a fire-breathing lion, you had to make it yourself. Sadly, experiments 2 through 10 didn't really work very well.
Was I supposed to do something? I can't remember.
Patient interview 21. Patient's name is Edward Nigma, also known as the Riddler.
Well, in a way, we're all doing something.
Sharp tells me he's been leaving threatening riddles scrawled on the asylum walls. Again.
One would have to be severely paranoid to read threats into harmless riddles, Dr. Young. May I test you with one?
Very well.
What is it that walks on 4 legs, then 2 legs, and finally 3 legs?
A human being. As a baby, it crawls on 4 legs. As an adult, it walks on 2. And in later years, it uses a cane.
Good try. But the answer to all 3 is a baby. True, it crawls on all 4s, but cut off its legs and it can only wiggle on 2 limbs. Give it a crutch, it can hobble around on 3. You see?
It's horrible. How can you even joke about that?
Easily, Doctor. It's not my baby.
You're Zuckerberging me? I was Zuckerberging people when Zuckerberg was just a glint in his father's balls. I'm the devil, bitch. The devil. I love how he's just not considered a threat by Rick.
Because he
So what
isn't
are you, a leprechaun? I know nothing in the universe is a threat to Rick. Not even Doctor Who. Literally, he knows how to deal with literally every single thing that comes into the universe, and look what he did to the galactic government.
Yeah.
They could have survived if they'd just left him alone.
Yeah.
But they made it personal, so he pretty much just fucked them over because he could. That and he just wanted Szechuan sauce.
He threatened to turn me into the government, so I made him and the government go away.
I love that whole thing, that you can just do that. I mean, you know, Rick's had issues with the government for years, and, you know, now the only thing he really has to worry about is Phoenix Person, but there we go.
Phoenix Person.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer for the rest of the season. It's looking actually pretty damn good.
I'm Pickle Rick!
It'll take a lot more to kill us. Okay, that'll probably do it.
I don't actually...
Yeah, apparently that Pickle Rick thing is going to be a thing in the next in the season anyway.
Turn myself into a pickle, Morty!
Pickle Rick!
It'd be great if they ended that and all the seasons were just a game made for teaching Morty.
Remember, a happy patient.
No, that would be a horrible way to end.
What?
Liz suggested an ending because she knew it would piss me the fuck off.
Really?
She suggested that the whole thing, all 3 seasons, would just a dream or a game or something to try and teach Morty science. Or something. Look, I won't even accept the theory that Morty ends up becoming Rick.
There are things that could be seen as supporting evidence.
Shut up, I'm not listening. La 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 la. I'm in as much denial as Mr. Garrison and his parents. Yeah, pretty much. Pickle Rick! Pickle Rick! I'm a pickle Morty! Oh, and someone's actually made a shirt of Anatomy Park. I love Anatomy Park. Just the fact of how important the Pirates of the Pancreas seem to be to him.
Yeah. Pirates of the Pancreas.
No, I'm serious. I put a lot of work into this. Yeah, I made all those things authentic. All those pirates are really rapey.
Stop your whining and listen good. If anyone goes near you without Joker's express permission, then I've been ordered to make sure you are taken out ASAP. Looks like you're a bargaining chip. Gotta tell you, the boss is all over this job. Planned like a military operation. Friends on the inside and out.
I am quite you call it. Requires friends. What I want to know is why you chose me. Did Joker specify me? Why don't you let me talk to him? I'm sure we can settle this.
Lady, if I have to tell you once more, I am going to hurt you. You understand?
Fuck you, Morty. I'm Pickle Rick. And Tiny Rick.
Till then, keep that trap of yours zipped.
Tiny Rick.
Why are you doing this? Let me speak to Joker.
Keep quiet. I'm not sure how much more of your yapping I can take.
Let me go. I won't be any trouble.
If you don't shut the hell up, I may just do the boss a favor and...
What's going on? They were talking like they were in control. Is it true the Joker escaped?
Unfortunately, yes.
Doc.
But not.
Doctor Young.
I'd been studying Joker's case for months when he broke out. The warden was
Well, it isn't Mr. Young, so we're safe.
Will affect his campaign for mayor.
I'm gonna duff you up.
Great. I know that's gonna be in my head until we die. You do realise that?
Don't worry, Doctor.
Yep.
I rescued you first.
I'm just going to imagine our old physics teacher wearing a leather jacket like some kind of 50s fucking douche, hanging around with a switchblade,
There's still more medical staff that need my help.
threatening the students. I'm gonna duff you up, just beating up the students. Until the teacher finds him and then he just stabs them. Stab, stab, stab. Your fighting style is certainly unique. So, if I was to summarize your fighting style, it's you turn up, have no idea what's going on, and then you kill everybody. I sometimes think you just send a body double.
And whether potentially damaging changes to the brain
Well, can a guy just get all blacked up and tall? When I ask you to send me assistance, I don't expect to be given poppers. Not only has a lot of hardcore drugs, but it's full of PCP.
This belt is made 100% of pure PCP.
Oh, Rocky.
PCP.
Have ensured we are voted the #1 facility in the entire state. Times have changed at this establishment, and through our pioneering techniques, we believe that anyone can be heard. Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus offered this fine institution, you would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half.
Elizabeth, I think this one.
This belt is made of 100% pure PCP.
Ah, the PCP. The Rocky movie. The World War II was fought entirely on PCP. I mean, you met your grandpa, right?
Yeah.
Did he look sane? I'll show you heavy, father fuckers.
Leave it, Cash. Can you control the ventilation system in there?
Try. No go. He disabled remote access.
I'll find a way.
So how's your story coming along anyway?
What do you mean?
You know, the one where you were going to have the golden oldie as a villain only until you remembered that at one point I told you that thing existed.
Story treatments are going alright, but I think there's a specific way to format a comic script, but I don't really know how to do that.
I can always come up with some. I'm still already working on the one that's basically Shang Tsung, but only for fascist dictators.
I just killed someone.
Okay.
Clear the room of toxin as quickly as possible.
Oh wait, no, I can't let that man die. He's the... I think the ship may have sailed on that one, Batman.
Yeah, he's already dead, laugh. But at least he died with a smile on his face.
What seems to be the trouble, citizen? I've had too many sprouts, Batman!
What? Ah.
I'd have told my kids that if they eat the sprouts, their penises would project the bat signal.
Remember his Wonder Woman sketch?
Yeah.
Well, Ollie, it doesn't matter. You've let that man die. You killed him. And now he's dead forever. What's your stake in all this? Russia sucks butt. We're going to steal Metal Gear, and it will make everything better forever. Oh, I see what you gotta do.
What?
Right. Go to the right. You know, all the way to the right where you got to that, you know, that big grate that you can't climb.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna wait for you to wait for things to catch up. And then look under, you know, you gotta look down under where the, whatchamacallit is, in detective vision. Go into your detective vision and look under the metal grating. Not directly under you, but you know, where you were standing originally. I know it's harder to translate this, but just keep looking to the left when you're standing there. Look to the left, under that. Okay, don't move while doing it. Just, no, stay where you are.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Christ on a bicycle. Well, it's getting close to the 2-hour mark.
I don't know. We lock him up, he gets out, and more people die. If I
Yeah, want to call it a stream?
with that animal.
Yeah, I suppose that's as good a place as any.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep. I hope you enjoyed this. Like, share, subscribe, all the rest of it. Blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, we'll probably pick this up another time. See you next time. See ya.